Picanha. Alright. Picanha, after all this time, I still haven't done one. I've never even tasted one, so this one is going to be an exciting one for me. I'm going to fire up the Yoder YS640 pellet grill, and I'm going to get this warming up to 275, pretty standard. So what I'm going to do, reverse sear it to about 125, slice it, and then I've got these grill plates from Yoder. They'll go in over where the firebox, get that roaring and just give it a sear in individual steaks. And then salt, traditional, just want to taste it for what it is. And then I'm gonna do the classic beef rub. I can't not try it. The wife will not be happy with me if I don't try it. So running oak pellets. Oh, don't start making noises now. This cook would probably only take an hour and a half maybe to get to temp. Running at 275 Fahrenheit. I'll get it out, start prepping it. Silver skin, they've got a fair bit of silver skin on them along that back. From my understanding, you just leave this fat cap. Like you can see here, there's a bit of connective tissue there that runs through the meat. Not much you can do. A little bit of a binder. Just a little bit of salt. That's it. I really want to taste what this is all about. Let me know what rub combos and seasonings you guys are using. The unreal thing about these Yoders is they've got their own probes, temperature probes that you can chuck in, and it gives you a reading on this little screen here. So I can actually link it to my phone too, which obviously I'm filming on today. Just takes the guesswork out. It's so good. I sort of just use my fingers, get it to sort of center or to the probably to the thickest part, really, and that'll do. Go middle of the rack, middle of the top rack, thicker part towards the hotter end of the smoker. Pass this little thing in through here. Easy as that. So I can just leave the lid shut, let it ride all the way through till it's about 125, I reckon, and then pull it, rest it, and I'll set up these searing grates. I'm going to do a chimichurri to go with this too, I think. I don't know if that's traditional or not. I've actually never even done a chimichurri. I'm pretty basic when it comes to my meat. A bit of rub sort of sorts me out. Maybe a bit of garlic butter or whatever, but I'll have to start getting a bit adventurous, I guess. All right, I'm going to go get the stuff to make this chimichurri. I'll give you a look at that too. I'll be learning with you because I've got no idea. I'm going to learn a little bit in the comments, I think, about what I don't know. All right, I'll talk into this chimichurri. This will be interesting. I don't even know if I've ever tasted one. That's a bit sad, eh? Again, I see it everywhere. I've just never done it. I want half a cup of finely chopped parsley. Something like that. Chop that up. So it's going to go half a chilli here. Don't know what sort of chilli this is. Wife just picked it up from the supermarket, so I'm going to get rid of the seeds because I don't need it to burn my head off. Half a red chilli. This table is way too short for me. Man. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. Right, I'll be back. Right. Scoy. Quarter of a teaspoon black pepper. 2 cloves of garlic. Let's see. Got some red wine vinegar, which I've never used before, so that'll be interesting. A lot of firsts happening here today. Tablespoon of red wine vinegar. 1/4 of a cup of olive oil with it. That's all I've got. So I think you're just supposed to let that sort of sit for 20 or 30 minutes. It's 77 Fahrenheit now, so a bit over halfway through the cook. Look at that. Don't know if that looks any good at all. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up. picanha is looking unreal. Rump cap, picanha, whatever. Meat's at 96 Fahrenheit, you can see there. We are well on our way through this cook. I cannot wait. Alright, have a quiet beer, I think. When I went and picked up the meat from Sinclair Meats, they got beers in the fridge. Red, dark, pale ale. Ever since I started cooking, I've been sort of experimenting with different beer, different wine, different spirits to match the different meats and stuff that I'm cooking. So a few years back I would never have even looked at a pale ale, but yeah, I don't mind them. They go alright. Sometimes they're a bit too much for me, the fruitiness of them. See how this goes, eh? That's pretty good. It's actually really good. I'm not a bloody beer connoisseur or anything like that. I'm just, either I like it or I don't like it, and I don't mind that. I can see that being pretty nice with a steak. Go alright with that chimichurri too, so getting more and more keen by the minute. Where are we? At 110, so we're super close. Alright, I'm gonna have another quick look at this meat, see what's going on. Can you see that from there? Don't know if you can or not. It's looking good. That fat cap starting to render. I really hope you're supposed to cook it fat cap down. I don't know if it's gonna matter. It's like it's only an hour cook, so I can't imagine it making too much of a difference. I'm gonna slice it and sear it anyway, so whatever. If you believe that it has to be cooked fat cap up, let me know. I'll try it again. I think it was about 46 bucks from Sinclair Meats. If it's good, if it's as good as they say it is, that's no dramas. All right, so we just got this picanha out. Have a go at that. Oh, that is looking so good. Fat cap has just rendered beautifully. Had that sitting down on the grill. Fat cap down. Because it was such a short cook, didn't think the fat cap would render if it wasn't down on the hot grill. And it sort of protects the meat too. So like if I had that down on the meat side, I reckon the meat would have cooked through a little bit more. That fat cap just protects the meat and like gives you a bit more of an even cook. Get that wrapped up, covered in foil, let that rest. It's like any steak, you don't want to go slice into it right now while it's hot and lose all your juice. I mean, even though we are going to slice it into steaks and sear it, still want to give it that rest time. Let those juices absorb back into the meat. So I'm going to get this grill set up happening. Yeah, I'll give you a look at it once I've set it all up. Sweet. All this stuff's going to be screaming hot, so these rotting gloves are handy as. Yeah. I'll give you a look at this, where the pellets burn in it. Have a go at that in there. Alright, so these grill plates actually lock in together. Like a little channel. Those lock in. I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of like a little channel. They just interconnect in here. So, you just slide that in straight over the fire. I've had this chimichurri sitting around for a little bit. It's had time to sort of mix in and just like all the vinegar to get everything, all the flavours out of it. Let me start that again. Fuck me. I just picked up this chimichurri that I made before, and now that all the flavours, all the ingredients have combined, the flavour on it is just crazy. I tried it pretty much straight after I made it. I was like, oh, it tasted pretty good. But now, I'll just dip my finger in it. It's unreal. This is going to elevate that, or any steak from now on, to a whole new level for me. Can't believe I haven't done it before. An idiot. God, I'm hungry. I skipped lunch today so I could enjoy this. Hope it's worth it. .600 Fahrenheit is as high as it can go. So I've just cranked it up. Can't hurt. I just don't leave it on there very long. It's too hot. And it's had about 20 minutes. I'd like to leave it a little bit longer, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to just cut into it. Oh, have a go at that. Juice, my God. You can see very clearly that the grain runs perfectly towards this point. Idea of it is when you cut the steaks with the grain, you then cut against the grain to eat it. I'm gonna do that. Get rid of that. I'll just show you that. Oh. Wow. And then I'm gonna go probably about that. Oh, what? You can see that it's cooked more where it was on the fat cap. I'm glad I sat it on the fat cap instead of on the meat, because I feel like the fat cap gave it a little bit more protection. What I would probably do next time is flip it halfway, which I probably should have. Anyway, we're learning here. Wow. That is just perfect. I could just hook into that right now. But I feel like it's gonna just go that much better after I sear it. So, glove on. I'm that excited. I better have this recording. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get you over here. All right, look at that. First one going on the grill. Not gonna want long. I don't want to cook it much more at all. That's pretty much exactly how I would have it. Those flames are actually coming up, licking that meat, so that's gonna just elevate that to a whole new level. I'm trying to stay out of the light. I hate filming in the dark. It's so annoying. That'll do. Look at that. A couple of grill marks in it, and that will be it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. A little bit of salt on it. All right. Look at that. Now we slice against the grain. Look at that. Look at the grains in it. That's just going to fall apart nearly. Oh. Oh. You have got to be kidding me. How have I not done that before? Oh. I have been missing out. Right, that's just salt, and that needs absolutely nothing. I think it'd nearly be rude. Even, I love this, but it'd nearly be rude. I'm gonna do the chimichurri though. I'm gonna try it. Don't know how much to put on. Don't know how strong it's gonna be. Look at that. Oh. What? Even that's crazy good too. You've got to be kidding. I don't even know what to say. Look at that. That's seared. Look at the juice still in it. Oh. It doesn't even look bloody or anything. Like, that's just so juicy, so tender. I cannot believe how tender that is. I'm gonna run this a little piece up to the wife. You should be excited about this, I can guarantee you. Well, you're not going to believe it, but she wasn't even excited. She's not sure about it, is exactly her words. What? What's not to be sure about? Blows my mind. Anyway, just because I'm going to try put that little bit of rub on this and give it to the wife just to see if that makes her happy with it. Well, that's a win, I guess. A little bit of rub both sides, straight on. Righto, got the better of me. I am going to try it just out of curiosity. Well, it's good, as in properly good, which I hate to admit because it was good just without it. Fuck. Run this up, see what she thinks. Just as I thought, she loves the rub one. Saw that one coming. So I'm just gonna wrap this up for a minute and do these veggies, slice the rest up, sear them inside for dinner. That's it, you don't need to see anymore. Tried the chimichurri, absolute win. Picanha, if you haven't done it, missing out. I've been missing out. freezing cold. Can't wait to get inside and hook into this. But thanks guys, that's been awesome. Yeah, let me know if you have any tips or tricks or something I've done wrong, something I should be doing. Let me know. Or if I've done exactly what I should have been doing, also let me know. Thanks guys, catch you later.